is your girl, Angel Sunshine. And I'm here tonight with a message because first you need to hear this. And whatever it is you need to hear, you know you can find that right here on my TikTok and my YouTube. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the support to my channel. I truly appreciate it. If you would like to donate to my channel, my cash app is SunshineLeague91. The donation for tonight is $1.11. You can also donate by sending hearts, commenting, and sharing this video. Everything isn't all about money. And yeah, so tonight we going live and we talking about love. We're going to get into a truth reading. So basically we're going to tap into what it is that your partner show, what it is that your partner is hiding from you, and what it is that you need to know when it comes down to your partner. So pull up a seat, get your little snacks, and let's dive on. And it's going to be a short read tonight. I'm not going to really go that long tonight. I know it's a little late, but I did promise that I was going to get up here and go live. And try to go live like 3 times a week. So y'all got to excuse the time, but know that I will be going live throughout the week. So anyway, let's jump on into the reading and let's see what it is that Spirit wants you to know when it comes down to the person that you currently with in separation. Well, you put it where it resonates. You know what you're going through, collective. So first we're going to get into what it is that they show. What is it that the collective partner show when it comes down to the connection that they share? What is it that this person shows that the collective is currently with right now in the relationship? What is it that the collective partner shows being in the relationship with them? So in the shadows, we have invalidating feelings. It say acknowledge and validate your own feelings. You deserve to be heard and understood. So collective, your person could be somebody unlike others. They like to express how they feel. They like to let you know what's going on with them. You know, they may have not expressed this to other people. They may not have opened up with other people. But collective, when it comes down to you, they don't mind opening up and sharing what it is that they feeling. So, you know, maybe in the past they felt things from other people, but they never expressed it. You know, they never validated what they felt. When it comes to you, collective, this person doesn't mind letting you know how they feel, you know, and I think you should appreciate that because I'm getting the energy that this somebody, they don't trust people easily and they don't open up easily. So this is what they have been showing you, that they don't mind expressing how they feel, whether they mad, sad, or upset. This person don't mind opening up to you and letting you know how they feel. Then we have disrespect. So it says stand up for yourself and demand respect. You deserve to be treated with dignity. So when it comes down to this connection, you may feel that your person is being disrespectful. You know, they may be disrespecting how you feel. They may be disrespecting your home. They may be disrespecting your heart. You put it where it resonates. But this person could come off a little disrespectful when it comes down to you, collective. This is what they showing you. You know, it's stand up for yourself and demand respect. So you may have to stand up to your partner every now and then. Or you may have to let them know what you not having and what you tolerating, you know. And this is not just you, collective. This is in all connections. You always got to show a person that, you know, you got to respect me or go. You know, I'm hearing R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Respect. It's no connection without respect, you know. So even though this person may be expressing how they feel, they may be going a little bit overboard with expressing how they feel, you know. They may be coming off disrespectful when they're expressing how they feel. You know, and I feel like this is somebody that in the past maybe they didn't express how they feel, so they don't really know how to express how they feel in a nice way. The way they express how they feel may be coming off disrespectful to you, collective, you know. And disrespect is something that, you know, it puts a damper on the connection if somebody is disrespecting you, you know. Give me more on this disrespect card. Why is this here? Why do the collective feel like their person is disrespectful? So your person is stubborn, collective. They somebody that, you know, they give you a hard time when it come down to certain stuff. You know? But you feel like when it comes down to the connection, it's supposed to be teamwork. Y'all supposed to work together. They say, together through it all, partnerships, we got this. So even though your person may come off a little stubborn, you know, you still don't mind trying to work through with this person. I'm getting that you're not somebody that you get in a connection and you run from the connection. You're not a runner collective. You don't mind working on things with your partner or, you know, helping your partner out along on the way. But I'm just getting that this person may come off a little disrespectful when they're expressing how they feel. Everybody don't know how to express how they feel in a loving, kind way. Some people come off disrespectful. Some people come off as cold, you know. Everybody come off different when they're expressing how they feel. And I feel like, collective, this person, when they express how they feel to you, you may feel like it's a little disrespectful. Or they may become a little disrespectful. You know? So what you do need to tell your partner is that when they talking to you or they expressing how they feel or they letting you know how they feel about certain stuff, they need to be a little bit more, you know, soft. When it comes down to whether you're a man or a woman, they need to be a little bit more soft when it comes down to expressing how they feel to you, because you're taking it as disrespect, you know? Or you taking it as this person being stubborn, or you taking it as this person being inflexible, not able to, you know, compensate or come to an agreement with you. You know, it's not all about yelling and screaming. It's not always all about arguing. You know, if I express to you how I feel, it shouldn't turn into an argument, or I shouldn't feel like you disrespecting me. You know, that's what I feel like it is when it comes down to this connection with you and this person. When it comes down to expressing or y'all talking about how y'all feel, it may turn into an argument, or it may turn into something heated, or this person may start yelling, or this person may start expressing themselves in a disrespectful way. You know, you put it where it resonates, collective, you know. But this is what your person is showing. You know, and the reason why your person is coming off like this, because your person is stubborn. I'm hearing Aries. Your person may be an Aries. I'm hearing like a fire sign. Maybe they're Sagittarius, or Leo. You put it where it resonates. Maybe you a fire sign, but I'm getting that this person may be a little stubborn. You know. We got the color yellow on this card. Yellow stands for positivity, strength, and consciousness. So this person, it could be somebody that is very conscious, but you know, it's still giving stubborn too. So they know what they doing to you, collective. They know how they coming off to you, you know, but I think they need to hurry up and switch this up, because if they don't, you may leave this person, because nobody don't want to be with somebody that's disrespectful, you know, or coming off disrespectful, or you know, I got to stand up for myself, or I got to break things down to you. And if nobody don't want to go through that, we all grown, you know. So if you feel in a way, you should be able to express how you feel it to me without yelling at me or calling me out my name, or it turning into an argument, or it turned into something toxic. It don't have to be like that, you know. So this person really got to work on their anger management, or how they express themselves, or how they deal with their emotions. Everybody don't know how to handle their emotions or express themselves. So I feel like when it comes down to it, collective, you don't mind working with this person, but nobody is tolerating disrespect. You know, I'm not tolerating toxic energy. I'm not tolerating disrespect. I'm not tolerating me having to deal with your stubbornness, you know. If you come in that way, you don't have to stay that way. If you came to me stubborn, you ain't going to be with me stubborn, you know? So this is what this person is showing you. Your person may be stubborn. They may come off a little disrespectful when they trying to express how they feel. And remember, collective, everybody don't know how to really express how they feel. You know, everybody don't know how to. It's mad different people out here with mad different emotions, and everybody don't know how to come off sweet and nice, you know? But this is not an excuse for this person to be disrespectful or, you know, be stubborn towards you. It's no excuse. But this person it's somebody that's very guarded. And you can't be in a connection with somebody if you guarded. You know, you got to let your guard down when you're in a connection. You know, I feel like this person, they have a lot of feelings for you. They have a lot of feelings when it comes down to this connection. They just don't really know how to express themselves in the proper way. You know, without it being an argument or it turning into a separation or, you know, you blocking them, they blocking you. Y'all know how I go out there. Y'all know how I go. Give me more on this stubborn card. Right. Collective. You giving Empress energy. That's what this card say. The Empress self-worth will not settle. Beautiful, sexy, abundant, and confident. And I just said that. You know? You may know that this person is stubborn, or you may know that this person got anger issues, or you may know these things about this person. You don't mind, you know, working on helping this person, you know, change the way they come off. But at the end of the day, you know your worth. So if this person don't want to change, or this person don't want to communicate to you respectfully, or, you know, y'all can't have a positive conversation without it turning into a heated disagreement, you don't mind walking away from this person, collective, because you know your self-worth. You know what table you should be sitting at. You know who deserves your energy. You know who deserves your wisdom. You know who deserves your love, you know? So I'm not saying that you don't want to be with this person. I'm just saying that this person have to come correct when they dealing with you, because you somebody of high value. And I'm not saying that you think you all of that, or you just know your self-worth, collective, and you know what you deserve. And disrespect is something that you know you don't deserve, collective. So, you know, this person better figure out what they're going to do, because it's a thin line between I'm going to walk away and I'm going to let somebody disrespect me. You know, it's a thin line between I'm going to settle and help you heal and then just walking away, you know. So this person need to figure out what they're going to do, because they better learn how to express themselves, because from the looks of it, you somebody, you know your worth. So it's like, if you want to be stubborn, you could be stubborn and be by yourself, or go be stubborn with somebody else. You know, if you don't know how to express yourself, you need to learn how to express yourself in a positive way, or a nice, calm way, or you're going to have to go be with somebody else. You know, collective. So you love yourself enough, collective, to know that, okay, I know you went through this, or you having a hard time expressing yourself, or you may have anger issues, but it's certain stuff that I'm not putting up with. You know, I don't mind working with you through these things. I don't mind helping you control these things, or, you know, you get what I'm saying, collective? You don't mind helping this person learn how to stay calm and, you know, things like that, but you just not tolerating the disrespect yourself. You don't want to be bothered with nobody that's being disrespectful to you. And you're not wrong. Nobody have to deal with nobody that don't have respect. You know? Maybe this person don't even know what respect is, but they gonna learn when it come down to you, because it's certain stuff that you're not tolerating, collective. Give me more on this disrespect card. Give me more on this. Damn, that's mad cards. I'm gonna take them though. It's a rejection. Blames themselves for rejection and feel unworthy of acceptance. Rejections offer a lesson in resilience. Feel trapped in a cycle of rejection and unable to break free. And then it say, we build walls to protect ourselves, but instead we isolate what could have been a lasting bond. I just said this. You and this person could have something that could grow into a 10 of Pentacles or a 10 of Cups. But this person is afraid of being rejected. A lot of people, they get in connections. They find somebody that they like, or they find somebody that really sparked them. And then instead of trying to keep the relationship steady and going, they start doing stuff to mess it up because they're afraid of rejection. So your person is afraid that you may leave them, or, you know, if they open up too fast with you, you may walk away. This is what's causing them to come off the way they coming off. You know, this is somebody that really feels a lot emotionally. They may not say it. That's why invalidating feelings is here. This person may not tell you how they feel, or they may not be expressing to you how they feel, but this person has a lot of emotions with it. People that really got to go to anger management, and people that, you know, have outbursts, those are people that really feel the most. You know, they just don't know how to express it, or they don't know how to get it out. without being disrespectful or, coming off a certain type of way. But the reason why this person is coming off to you the way that they coming off to you, collective, is because this person is afraid of rejection. It's we build walls to protect ourselves. So this is somebody that has a wall that's built around their heart. And not everybody is willing to climb that wall and see what's on the other side. Collective, but I feel like you're willing to climb the wall. It's just that you're not going to take the disrespect. I don't have to climb no wall to see what's on the other side of nothing. I could just leave you alone, act like you never existed. It was a time me and you never knew each other, but instead we isolate what could have been a lasting bond, afraid to face the vulnerability that comes with love. We find it easier to stay apart, so maybe this person have been pulling back, or they, like I said, they have not been expressing themselves in a respectful manner, but this is because their boundaries is up, or they got a high wall, but I'm seeing in my head the wall of China. I don't know if y'all know about that. But that's what I'm getting. Like, this person got high walls when it comes down to their heart. But you cannot be like that with everybody, and that's how you end up pushing people away, And because this person is like this is making this person come off to you as disrespectful. Then we have gift. Look, you are a gift to this person. Like I said, you don't find too many people in relationships that's willing to climb the wall to see what's on the other side. You don't find people in relationships that don't mind helping you work through things you went through as a child, or anger management issues, or, little issues that you come into connection with. You don't really find people like that. Sometimes people find out certain stuff about you and they leave you alone. Oh, I'm not dealing with that. Or they have low tolerance when it comes down to certain stuff and connections. But then you do find people that that be with you through sickness and health. That don't mind going with you through the storm and coming out to talk about what y'all went through. And collective, you are a gift to this person. You came in as a gift to this person. It's embrace your uniqueness and offer it as a special gift to the world. Cherish yourself, recognize your inner beauty, and embrace your worth. So you came in to teach this person what self-love is. Once you love yourself, you ain't got to worry about nobody breaking your heart, or you don't have to worry about building a wall when you love yourself, because you know what you're going to take and you know what you're not going to take. You feel me? And collective, you somebody that really love yourself, so you kind of understand what it is that this person is dealing with in a way. But you also trying to show this person, like, I don't mind helping you get through what you're going through, but I'm not dealing with disrespect. You could go be with somebody else, but you won't never find another gift like me. I feel like you coming into this person's life was to help them wake up to the fact that they need to let their walls down. I say, instead of seeing you as a gift, as the gift you are, look, the cards don't lie. I doubted your value, and it created a rift between us. I wish I have seen your worth sooner. So this person know that you was a gift sent into their life. They know that you was somebody that was sent in to bring them joy. But like I said, people come with their own shadows, their own traumas, their own little issues, But what you not going to tolerate from this person is disrespect, collective. You making that loud and clear. And this is what this person is showing you, that they are disrespectful. However they disrespecting you, you put it where it resonates, collective, but you letting them know, I'm not putting up with that. I'm not dealing with that. I'm the gift. I'm something you should be grateful for. God brought me in your life for a reason. I am the gift. I am the table. I am the chairs. I am the forks and the spoon and all the stuff that you need to eat your dinner, baby. Then we have across distance. It say the miles may seem vast, but the connection transcends space. Trust that what's meant for you will find a way. So even when you and this person is in separation, y'all still connected. Even if they not saying it to you, collective. When y'all get into little arguments or y'all decide to take a break, y'all still thinking about each other. You thinking about this person and they thinking about you. Even if they not saying it. So this is a spiritual bond that you and this person have. Look at the card. It say just us. It say distance has created uncertainty, leading to the question of trust, or will our bond survive the space between us. So you and this person may not be speaking right now, but it's a lot of uncertainty when it comes down to the connection. And the reason it's uncertainty is not because of you, collective. It's because this person needs to learn how to express themselves in a way where it won't turn into an argument, or they not sounding stubborn, or they not being disrespectful. You know, I feel like you and this person do have like a spiritual bond, as above, so below. So it have to happen in the spirit before it could trickle down into the physical. You know, so you and this person do have a connection. But physically, this person got to heal some things in order for this connection to go where it's supposed to go, across distance, across time and space, you know? But at the end of the day, like I said, nobody's not dealing with nobody that's being disrespectful to them, or don't have respect for the connection, or don't have respect for the person in the connection. You know, respect go a long way. It does go a long way, whether people want to realize that or not. I'd rather have somebody respect me than to this. I don't have respect. What Lil Kim said? She said, you don't gotta like me. That wasn't Lil Kim. That was what's that girl? Nas married? I forgot her name. But she said, you don't have to respect me. No, she said, you don't gotta like me, but you will respect me. Bossy. Khalees, that's her name. Khalees, I think I'm saying it right. She said, you don't have to like me. You don't even have to love me, but you will respect me. So respect goes a long way. In connections, relationships, you put it where it resonates. You know? So that's really what's the blockage between you and your person. They have to show respect when they talking to you or expressing how they feel. You know, you put it where it resonates, because you came into this person's life as a gift. Look, guidance from above. I ain't got to make this up. Willingness to be open of the connection brings graceful understanding and enhances your presence. Clarity arises when you allow yourself to be receptive. So this person have to let their guard down when it comes down to this connection with you, collective. They say, I let fictional tales blind my reality, allowing them to dictate my emotions. I now realize the stories I consume were meant to guide, not control. You know, so this person may be getting little guidance to reach out to you, or to calm down when it comes down, come down to the connection, or show you more respect when it comes down to the connection. Intuitively, they're being guided to do this anyway. You know, but like I said, when you afraid to really let somebody in, or you afraid somebody gonna leave you, you move different, you know? Fear cannot be something that lives in a connection, because it will destroy the connection. So let's jump on into what it is that your person is hiding from you right now. What they hiding. We already know what they showing you. But we're going to get into what exactly is this person hiding from you when it comes down to this connection. What is it that the collective person is hiding? Once again, if you would like to donate to my channel, you could donate by loving this video, commenting, or sharing. Put it where you resonate. Or you could donate to my Cash App, SunshineNeek91. The donation for tonight is $1.11. What is it that the collective person is hiding from the collective? It says, shaming your interests. Embrace your passions and interests, and seek partners who support and celebrate your hobby. So this person know that you are somebody that's going to support them. You are somebody that's going to push them. You are somebody that's going to be genuine with them. You are somebody you're not going to hide things from them. This is what they know, but they're not telling you this. It says shaming your interests, and they probably mad at themselves for even, you know, liking you or trying to take it there with you, collective. But this person has to embrace the fact that they found somebody that they willing to let their guard down for, you know? Like I said, they may have never let their guard down when it comes down to a connection. But when it comes to you, collective, this person know that you 100% got their back. Whether they telling you this or not. You know, and people that know, like, I'm telling y'all, when you get in a connection with somebody, they fall in love with you, or they realize that they catching feelings for you, they start moving mad wacky. They start moving mad crazy because they don't want to get hurt. So this person is playing mind games with you. You know, they really care about you. They may be acting like they don't care. They may be acting like they so mean and stubborn, but this person actually do care about you. They just afraid that you gonna leave them, or they're afraid if they let they guard down, you gonna hurt them. You know, this person got scars on their heart. It say demand honesty and refuse to engage in manipulative behavior. Seek clarity and truth. So this person playing mind games with you, trying to make it seem like they don't care, or, you know, it don't matter what happened between y'all. But this person know that y'all have a soul connection. And like I said, because they probably never let their guard down with nobody, they probably looking at you like, who, you know, what's so different about you? And not only that, but this person is afraid that if they do let their guard down, or they do let you inside their heart, you gonna play them, or it's gonna be a big mistake. You know, you can't knock your person for feeling like this, collective, because people feel like this when they get in connections. They don't know what's next. But connections is all about taking that leap of faith. Your person also been gaslighting you too. But I feel like they gaslighting you when it comes down to what they feel. They not really telling you how they feel, because they feel like if they tell you how they feel, you going to have the upper hand in the connection. Or you might leave them or whatever. You put it where it resonates, you know, but it's not that. This person making up these stories in their head, and it's actually going to push you away, and they're going to miss out on something that was actually a gift out of fear. Give me more on playing mind games. How's this person playing mind games with the collective? But I already know they playing mind games when it comes down to how they feel about you, because they really don't want you to know this. Give me more on playing mind games. Look, healing through... Look, I ain't got to lie. It say healing through love, care, recovery, safe to feel again. You made this person feel like it's okay to feel again. They looking at it like, well, who the hell is the collective? What's so special about the collective that I'm acting like I'm ready to jump out the window for the collective, or I'm ready to open up and express myself to the collective, or I'm ready to let my war... This person is upset about this. I'm not saying that they upset about the connection. They upset at the fact that they ready to take a leap of faith with you. You know? And because of this person is coming off stubborn, you know. They may be coming off a little disrespectful. You put it where it resonates. But this person really don't want to be like that towards you. They don't want to come off disrespectful. They really want to spend the rest of their lives with you. They want to let their wall down. They want to open up more with you. They want to do so much more with you. But it's like this person is afraid. So as long as this person is afraid... Hold on, y'all. Let me put my phone on the charger. Yeah, long as this person is afraid to really open up, they gonna come off disrespectful, or they gonna come off as stubborn. But this is not how this person is really feeling on the inside. So because they don't want you to know, they playing mind games with you, trying to act like they don't care, or they trying to act like the relationship not really nothing serious. Y'all know people do that. They trying to act like, oh, it ain't that serious with the collective, or me and the collective not that serious like that. This is what they telling themselves. But y'all all that serious like that because this person really feels connected to you spiritually. You know? Why is... Oh, look, broken mirrors. Broken mirrors, it say terminal triggers, lessons, addictions, awakening. Lesson learned. Both of these cards is talking about a lesson. Everybody... What this person needs to know is that everybody don't come in your life to break your heart. Everybody you don't have to keep your guard up with. Sometimes you got to give people a chance, you know? It say tough times, growth, leveling up. You went through what you went through, but that don't mean every person you run into going to put you through that. And that's what that's why this person playing mind games with you, because they feel like, okay, I tried love before and I learned my lesson before. So now when I do get in a connection, I feel like I can't let my guard down. Or I can't really open up to the collective. Or every time I open up to somebody, they do this or they do that. Or every time I trust somebody, you know, they stab me in my back. Or, you know, it don't work out. You put it where it resonates. But this is why this person is playing mind games with you. You probably was wondering why collective. You probably was wondering why the connection wasn't going the way you know it could go. You probably wondering why this person's coming off as mean or disrespectful. But that's how some people are. Let me tell you, when I first met my husband, he acted like he didn't see me talking to him. I'm like, I know this boy see me talking to him. He acted like, even today, when I asked him, do he want to read? I said, do you want me to do a reading for you? Right now, I'm doing the reading for him. He acting like he don't hear me talking. He acting like he don't hear what I'm saying and stuff. I know he hear what I'm saying, though. He just don't want me to know I know that he hear what I'm saying. You know, some people do that. They try to act like they don't know how they feel, or they trying to act like they don't know where the connection could go. And especially men, they start acting and playing mind games because they don't want to get hurt. You know? And when I first got with my husband, he tried to act like he ain't really like me like that. But you can't, when you like somebody like that, or you want to build something with somebody, the person know. You can act like you all of this and that. I knew that he liked me a lot too. He liked me more than I liked him. You know, I used to be like, you know, asking him certain stuff, and he used to be like, oh, we gonna be together forever. I'm like, we mad young. How you talking about we gonna be together forever? Not you that was just acting like you wasn't expressing yourself or, you know, opening up. After a while, they open up. You just got to let them know that it's okay to open up. You got to show them that, look, I'm not the people that came from your past, or I'm not somebody you got to have your guard up with, or I'm not somebody you got to be disrespectful to. I'm not whoever played with you in the past, you know? And you need to express this to this person, because collective, it seems like you not tolerating a lot of stuff because you know your worth already, you know? So it's like, it's either this person going to get their act right, or they going to end up being by themselves and heartbroken. Or because they didn't take a leap of faith, or they didn't let they guard down because they was playing mind games with you, or gaslighting you, making it seem like they didn't care, or they didn't really like you. Same thing that happened with my husband too. Once he started acting like he ain't really like me and all that, I left his ass alone. That's how I ended up finding out that he really did like me. Because one thing about me, Cypher's in the back for confirmation. If you want to play games or mind games, you're going to be playing them games by your goddamn self, because I don't got time. You know, so eventually he started showing me how he felt and stuff like that, because I was on my way out the damn door. I don't have time for that. I know you like me. So collective, you can know your person like you or love you or what. You know this. But this person trying to come off like they don't really like you, or they you know, they a little mean. Ain't nobody got time for games. You gonna go ahead on and keep acting like you don't really love me, or you don't really like me, or you don't really want to build something with me, and you gonna end up by your goddamn self. That's what's gonna happen. And that's the move that I'm getting at you about to make, collective. Nobody got time for nobody to be gaslighting them or playing mind games. It's either we on or we off. Are we on or we off? You know, give me more on gaslighting. Give me more on gaslighting. Oh my gosh, I love when the cards come out and say exactly what it is that I'm saying. Hiding their true feelings. This person is gaslighting you, collective, acting like they don't care, acting like they don't want to heal it, acting like they don't want to stay with you, acting like it ain't really this, acting like they not in love with you, acting. This person needs to go and be in a movie, all this acting they doing in this connection with you. This person is an actor. They need to pursue their career in acting. But they better get it right and get it tight soon enough, because I feel like you not for the games. Like, you know your worth. So it's like, I'm not going to play these games with you, or I'm not dealing with the toxic behavior, or I'm not dealing with the argument. I'm not dealing with those things. You could go ahead and hide your feelings, but you're going to be hiding your feelings by yourself. You know? And like I said, I feel like this person has a lot of emotion when it comes to you. They just not saying it. Or they being mean. Or they acting like they ain't got these feelings. Well, they gonna act like they ain't got these feelings, and they gonna keep hiding their feelings, and they gonna miss out on the gift something that really was sent in to bless them. And I feel like God know this person's heart. Does God know that this person been through some things? They've been hurt. They've been stabbed in the back. So God blessed them with you. But instead of being open with you and honest, they hiding their feelings, gaslighting you, acting like it is what it's not. I mean, what's not. You know what I mean? Like they need validation to open up to you. Look, it say right place, right time, alignment, divine timing, meant to be. This person know who you are and what you mean to them. But like I said, they don't want to get hurt. They feel like you're going to leave them. So they playing games with you. Mind games and trying to control the way the connection is going. Give me more on control. Look, feeling it again. Look, I don't got to make this up. This the second you are opening up this person's heart chakra. This may be somebody that, like I said, they feel a lot on the inside, but they just not saying it. So it's like this person could have been in connections before where they've had a whole lot of feelings, but they ain't express it. But when it come down to you, collective, they better start expressing something, unless you're going to leave their ass alone. They know that this is a real connection. They know that it sparks between y'all. They know this. And if they don't want to open up and express that, they know that you also will leave their ass because, like I said, you got this Empress energy. You know your worth, collective. So it's like, I know you really like me, or I know you really love me, or I know you want to be with me, but these little games that you playing is going to push me away. You know, because you trying to control the narrative of the connection or control how the connection going to go. No, you have to take a leap of faith when it comes down to connections, you know? Give me more on what this person is hiding from the collective when it comes down to the connection. It's a trump card. Hold on, y'all. It's a trump card. That's mad funny. It's a hidden riches, revealing them only to the worthy. Reserve power and using it strategically when needed. Your power lies in patience and use it wisely to surprise when least expected. And then we have, I'm ready to trust you, but I still need to keep my final call hidden. Look, I ain't got to make this up. This person want to be with you. But they feel like they can't really open up all the way to you, or they cannot really express everything to you. They got to, you know, it's like, I can't tell a collective everything. It say, I'm ready to trust you, but I still need to keep my final call hidden for now. I won't run from my connections, but I have to protect myself until I'm certain. All of these cards is matching up. This person do care about you, collective. They do want to be with you. They gaslighting you and playing mind games and coming off like they mean. And all of this to try to because you know how they really feel about you already. They know you know. Even if they not expressing it, they know you know how they feel about them. They trying to do everything to get you not to know how they feel about them. But energy don't lie. You feel me? You and this person is connected spiritually. So they could act like they don't like you, or they could act like they playing mind games with you or gaslighting you. You know that this person really like you, or they want to be with you, or they want to build something with you. You already know this already. That's why you ready to walk away from them, because you feel like they playing mind games. It's either you gonna lay all the cards out on the table, or I'm gonna walk away. You know, that's the energy that you giving to this person right now. So they know it's either you gonna come correct or don't come at all. Right. Either you gonna lay it all out, or, you know, we ain't gotta do this. So the last card is, what is it that you need to know, collective, when it comes down to this person? I'm going to go ahead on and end this meeting tonight. What is it that the collective needs to know when it comes down to this person? What is it that the collective needs to know? No, let me not use these cards. What is it that the collective needs to know when it comes down to their person? It's a condemnation, and then it's a fatal blow. Hold on, y'all. Girl, give me a second, girl. It's a public scrutiny causes you to question your worth and motives, facing public opinion. So there may be people outside of this connection that's saying stuff to this person. They say, even when the world seems against you, find strength in knowing your true self. Stay strong and know that you're not alone. So it could be people around this person that see that this person is opening up to you or deciding to let you in. And they may be jealous about that. You know? It's people around this person that's looking at the way that they dealing with you. They probably saying, oh, you in love. You know how people be. They start saying little funny shit when they see you happy or with somebody else. Then we got danger. Fatal blow. The doctrine of naturally assured destruction prevents conflict. They say, I used to limit myself to safe zones, but now I realize I must face the dangers to survive this. So maybe this person is afraid of what people going to say when they open up to you. Or they're afraid of, you know, what people going to think. But you can't worry about that when it comes down to connections. Because like I said, you are a gift to this person. So they could go ahead and worry about what other people going to think if they open up to you. And they going to go ahead on and miss out on the opportunity. So this person is so focused on what everybody going to think or say. They need to be focused on how they going to feel when you walk away. Because like I said, this person could be a Cancer, a water sign too. I'm getting water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This person feels a lot of energy. If not, they could have this in their chart. But if they don't open up and express this to you and stop worrying about everybody else, they going to end up missing out on the good thing. You heard? So let me get y'all a closing card. I truly hope y'all enjoyed this video tonight. Thanks for the likes, the shares, and the comments. I didn't really get to answer the comments because I don't have the comments going across the stream. So if I didn't answer you, I'm sorry. I didn't get to answer you. Catch me on the next one. I just wanted to give the message for tonight. But collective, if you was wondering, this person is playing mind games with you and they gaslighting you. So you won't know how they really feel about you. But tonight, I laid it all out on the table. You know that this person really care about you. You know that this person has a lot of emotions and feelings for you. If you didn't know, now you know. Biggie Smalls' voice. If you didn't know, now you know. But you need to go to this person and let them know. I know how you really feel. And if you want to continue to play these little kid games or whatever, then maybe we shouldn't be together. You know, maybe we should leave this as is, you know. And this going to make your person start speaking up more because they know what they feel on the inside. They ain't saying it, but they know what they feel. And they know that if you walk away or decide to leave them alone, it's going to crush them. It's going to hurt them. They probably won't never really love again, you know. So I truly hope y'all enjoyed this reading. Let me get y'all a closing card. And I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. This video will be up on my TikTok. The full video will be up on YouTube. If you haven't followed me on Lemonade for bi-weekly horoscopes, please do so. My name is Earth Angel Sunshine on Lemonade as well. So let me get a closing card for the collective. A healing message. What? Alright, sit it right there. I will charge it. Don't watch out that baby sleep. You gonna wake her up. Okay. Alright, go ahead. I'm gonna charge it.
So can I get your tablet?
No, ain't nobody get my tablet right now. Go sit down, honey. You really not getting it now.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, collective, it said you have special gifts, never surrender to normal. So you are a gift to anybody life that you walk in. Don't settle for normal. Don't settle for average. Don't settle for mind games. Don't settle for gaslighting. Never settle. That's what I'm getting. Never settle. And it say validate your past. You need to let this person, you did the best you could. Feel and empathize with your past, not judge it. So maybe this is what you need to tell this person. Don't judge your past. Empathize with it. You know? Empathize with it. Validate your past, because if you don't, I'm walking away. Declutter. It say let go of old items, create a new sacred space for yourself. Like I said, collective, you may be about to leave this person alone. You know? You may feel like this person is cluttering up your life. You know what you feel. You know what they feel, but they not expressing it to you. They not opening up and coming off, you know, telling you these things. Instead, they gaslighting and playing mind games with you. Then it say, see the beauty. Learn to find the beauty in everything. See the world for all of its aspects. Like I said, collective, everybody come with their own shadows, their own traumas, their own issues. You know, you try to see the light side to everything. But ain't nobody putting up with disrespect. Or nobody that's playing little mind games and shit with them. Nobody not putting up with that. Have faith. So the Holy Spirit wants you to know, have faith when it comes down to this connection. Don't doubt it. You know, don't doubt what's happening right now. Just allow things to play out. And like I said, let this person know how you really feel. I'm not here to play games with nobody. It's either we on or we off. Let me go, because this girl, she keep crying and stuff like that. So I truly hope y'all enjoyed the reading. And I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. Be blessed.